Hi everyone, welcome to this video of PyNet Labs. My name is Chirag, and in this particular session we are going to discuss about the assignment number 2, which was posted in the Telegram group of PyNet Labs. This assignment is a part of giveaway which is of $100. So if you do want to participate in such giveaways, make sure you join the Telegram group from the link given in the description. So let's get started without wasting any time, and we'll be discussing about the assignment number 2. Let's see what was the assignment. So assignment is here in front of us. Assignment says that configure the topology given below. So we have to design a topology like this and then configure the IP addresses on the interfaces of router. Then it asks you to change the host name of R1, R2 and R3 to PyNet 1, PyNet 2 and PyNet 3 respectively. Then for the communication, it is asking you to configure static routes. So pretty easy one. Let's get started quickly. I have a similar topology already ready with me in the packet tracer. So let's begin the configurational part and understand how things are working here. So
if you enjoyed the content of the video, don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to our channel.
First of all, we will begin it from the configuration of router number 1. I'll go to this router number 1 CLI and we'll begin the configurations here. Say no, enable config t, host name will be changed to PyNet_1. Then on interface FA0/0, I'll put the IP address 12.001.255.255.255.252 because the subnet given to us is of /30, no shutdown. Then on interface FA0/1, I will have the IP address as 192.168.1.1 255.255.255.192 because of /26 as the subnet mask, and I'll say no shutdown. Exit. Now we will move to router number 2 and we'll put the configurations there. This is my router number 2 here in the CLI. I'll say no, enable config t, change the host name to PyNet_2. Interface FA0/0 will have the IP address 12.002.255.255.252, no shutdown. Exit. Interface FA0/1 will have the IP address 23.001.255.255.255.252, no shutdown. Exit. Then on interface FA1/0, we will have the IP configured as 192.168.2.1 255.255.255.192, and then finally no shutdown. Exit. Now let's move to router number 3 and put the configurations there. No, enable config t, host name PyNet_3. On interface FA00, we will have the IP address 23.002.255.255.255.252, no shutdown. Then on interface FA0/1, we will have the IP address 192.168.3.1 and the subnet mask will be of /26, which is 255.255.255.192. Then no shutdown. After configuring all the IP addresses, now it's time to put the IP on the PCs also, to the end devices also. So in order to do so, I'll create the DHCP pools here on the routers. I'll go to router 1 and we'll put the DHCP configuration here. I will say IP DHCP pool A for the network 192.168.1.0 with the subnet mask 255.255.255.192 and the gateway address as 192.168.1.1. I'll take an exit. Then let's go to these PC and assign them IP address desktop IP DHCP. Perfect, we have received the IP. Then I'll go to this router number 2. We'll create a DHCP pool here. IP DHCP pool A for the network 192.168.2.0 255.255.255.192, and the gateway will be 192.168.2.1 exit. Then finally on router number 3 also I'll put the DHCP configurations. IP DHCP pool A for the network 192.168.3.0 with a /26 subnet, and the gateway will be 192.168.3.1 exit. Let's assign the IP address to all the PCs. There. So I have successfully given the IP to all the devices. I have configured DHCP pools and also have successfully changed the host names of the routers. Now the next task is to make them communicate with the help of static routes. So let's start configuring the static routes here on router number 1, 2 and 3. So for router number 1, the indirectly connected routes are 192.168.2.0, 3.0 and 23.0.0.0. These are the three networks which R1 is not aware about. So we will install these routes into the routing table of R1. Similarly, we will install the indirectly connected routes of R2 into the routing table of R2, and same with router number 3. So let's start the configuration of static routes from router number 1. I'll go to this router number 1. We'll start putting the static routes. So my first route will be for 192.168.2.0 network. I will say IP route 192.168.2.0 network, and the subnet mask used with this particular network is 255.255.255.192. Then what is the next hop to reach this particular network 192.168.2.0? It is FA00 of router number 2, which is 12.002, right? So I'll put the same IP address here. I'll say 12.002 is the IP which can be used to reach 192.168.2.0. Enter. Then the next route which I need to add on to the routing table of R1 is 192.168.3.0 route, right? So I'll go back to the router number 1, and we'll say IP route 192.168.3.0, 255.255.255.192. The next hop should be 12.002 itself, because in order to reach 3.0 also, my router number 1 will be reaching out to the router number 2's FA00 for moving the packets ahead to 3.0 network. Then after installing this route, I just need to install a route towards 23.0.0.0 network. So I'll do it. IP route 23.0.0.0, 255.255.255.252. The next hop is 12.0.0.2, and that's all. Exit. Now I have successfully installed all the indirectly connected routes into the routing table of R1. Now let's do the same for router number 2. I'll go to this router number 2. We'll first of all install a route towards 192.168.1.0 network. So IP route 192.168.1.0, 255.255.255.192, the subnet mask, and the next hop is going to be 12.0.0.1, this particular interface of route number 1. So I'll put the same IP address here, 12.0.0.1, enter. Then I need to install 192.168.3.0 into the routing table of router number 2. So I'll put the same command here also, IP route 192.168.3.0, 255.255.192, and the next hop this time is going to be this interface, FA00 of router number 3, which is 23.0.0.2. So I will put the same address here also, 23.0.0.2, enter. That's all. So I have installed the route into the routing table of router number 2 also. Now let's move to PyNet 3, which is your router number 3, and install the routes there. I'll say IP route, first of all 192.168.1.0, 255.255.255.192. The next hop is going to be 23.0.0.1, right? Because 1.0 is reachable via R2. So R3 will give the packets to R2, R2 will forward it to R1, then it will reach 1.0. So I will say the next hop address should be 23.0.0.2. Enter. Oops. So it should be 23.0.0.1, which is the IP of FE01 of router number 2. Enter. Then another route will be added for 192.168.2.0 network. The subnet mask of /26, and the next hop will be again 23.0.0.1, and then another route for 12.0.0 network, and the next hop will be 23.0.0.1, and exit. I have installed the routes there into the routing table of all three routers. Let's go to router number 1 and check the routing table here. I'll say show IP router. So when I run that command, I have three static routes. I have one towards 23.0.0.0, then I have one towards 192.168.2.0, then finally I have one towards 192.168.3.0. Similarly, if you check the routing table of router 2 or router 3, you will find the static routes there. Now let's check if the connectivity is there. I'll go to this PC, I'll go to the command prompt, and we'll try to ping the other devices. I'll try to ping 192.168.2.2 first of all. Okay, we started getting the reply after dropping 2 packets, so let's check it again. There you go, we are getting the reply and reachability is there. Then if I try to ping 192.168.3.2, let's see if we get the reply or not. So we are receiving the reply from 3.2 also. That means the connectivity is there between all the PCs, and we can say we were successful in completing the assignment, where we were asked to change the host names and put static routes so that the devices can communicate with each other. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and got to learn out of it. So thank you so much for your time. That was all what we had to cover in this video. Take care. Bye bye. I'll see you next time in some other video.